Good morning. Today we will continue the topic of trigonometry. So recall what we learned yesterday. Yesterday we learned about a right triangle, and in a right triangle the longest side is known as hypotenuse and the adjacent side is called, what is adjacent side? Which is the adjacent side here? BC is the adjacent side, as our angle is C. So BC is the adjacent side and AB is the opposite side of angle C. Isn't it? So based on these values, these sides like opposite side, adjacent side and hypotenuse, we defined sine C as sine of angle C, as we are discussing about angle C, as opposite side by hypotenuse, means opposite side of angle C by hypotenuse, which is AB divided by AC, because opposite side is AB and opposite side is AB and hypotenuse is AC. Okay, and we defined cosine C, cosine of angle C as A by H, adjacent side of C divided by hypotenuse, which is adjacent side is BC. Divided by hypotenuse is AC. And we discussed about tangent of angle C. In short, tan C is defined as opposite side divided by adjacent side, which is AB divided by BC. Yes. So to remember all these things, we have made a shortcut, which was SOHCAHTOA, sine O by H, cos A by H, tan O by A. Okay, once we know these values, now we have to think about remaining three ratios. Okay, so let's take a triangle once again, or else we'll take the previous one. Okay, so in this triangle, when you are looking at this triangle, see, we have learned about sine C as O by H. Sine C is O by H. So if you have O by H, we can make H by O also, because with O and H, two numbers O and H, we can make two ratios. One is O by H and the other one is H by O, and O by H is named as sine C. So H by O is the reciprocal of sine C, is the reverse of sine C. It can be written as cosecant of angle C. What is that? Cosecant of angle C. Cosecant of angle C. In short, we write it as cosec C, cosec angle C, which is H by O. Okay, that means sine of x is, sine of an angle, x is an angle, it could be anything, is found by using opposite side by hypotenuse, isn't it? Sine of an angle is opposite side by hypotenuse. So we can say cosec of that angle is hypotenuse by opposite side. See what is it? Just differentiate both of that. Sin x is O by H, but cosec x is H by O. So when you see this one, what you can identify? Cosec x is just formed by reversing sin x. That means when you take the reciprocal of sin x, we get cosec x. So it's an important fact. The reciprocal of sin x is equal to cosec x. So what we get here is cosec x can be written as 1 over sin x, or sin x can be written as 1 over cosec x. So this is very important. This is the fourth ratio, which is cosec x. It's formed by hypotenuse by opposite side, H by O. Okay. Now let's take the next ratio. You know, cosine is adjacent by hypotenuse. What is cosine? Adjacent by hypotenuse, isn't it? Cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Cosine of angle C is adjacent by hypotenuse. Then if you take, so it is formed by A and H. So with A and H we can make two ratios. One is A by H and the other one is H by A. Isn't it? So A by H is cosine C. So H by A, if you take H by A, that is known as secant of angle. That means if cosine of an angle is A by H adjacent by hypotenuse, then secant of that same angle is H by A. Like cosine of x. Cosine of x, in short we can write cos x. Okay, cos x is A by H. Then secant we can write with sec x is H by A. That is, suppose cos x is 3 by 5, then we can say sec x is 5 by 3. If cos x is 10 by 12, then we can say sec x is 12 by 10, etc. So we can say here sec is the reciprocal of cos, or cos is the reciprocal of sec. So we can say that secant is the reciprocal of cos, or cos is the reciprocal of sec. Okay, so we have learned now 5 ratios. The first one is sine, second one is cos, third one is tan, fourth one is cosec, fifth one is sec. Okay, now let's go for the last one. You know that tangent of x is opposite side by adjacent side, isn't it? TOA, T-O-A, TOA. Tangent is opposite side by adjacent side. So if you take the reciprocal of this, what you get? Adjacent side by opposite side. Adjacent side by opposite side, no reciprocal. This is known as cotangent. What is that? Cotangent. In short, we write cot. So tangent and cotangent are reciprocal to each other. Okay, so we can say tan x is 1 by cot x, or cot x is 1 by tan x. So remember, tan x is 1 by cot x, or cot x is 1 by tan x. So now let's recollect all the ratios here. The first ratio is sin x, which is opposite side by hypotenuse. Second ratio is cos x, which is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Third ratio is tan x, which is opposite side by adjacent side. What is the fourth ratio? Yes, it's reciprocal. What is that? H by O, which is cosec x. Cosec x. Fifth ratio is its reciprocal, H by A, that is sec x. Then sixth ratio is the reciprocal of A by O by A, that is A by O. What is that? It is cot x. Okay, these are the 6 ratios, and we learned the reciprocals. What are the reciprocals we learned? Like sin x is 1 by cosec x, or cosec x is 1 by sin x. Similarly, cos x is 1 by sec x, or sec x is 1 by cos x, and tan x is 1 by cot x, and cot x is 1 by tan x. Okay, so these many terms, these 6 ratios and the corresponding factors you have to learn today itself. Okay. Now suppose we have a triangle. Let be triangle P Q R. Okay, this side is 5 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter. We have angle P, angle R, and angle Q is 90 degree. Okay, so here we need to calculate sin P first. Find out sin P. So from this, when you are thinking about sin P, you can identify the angle is P. That means your angle is P. If your angle is P, then 3 is the adjacent side and 4 is the opposite side. Of course 5 is hypotenuse here. Okay, and as your ratio is sine, you know it is O by H, opposite side by hypotenuse. So here opposite side is 4 divided by hypotenuse is 5. That is the answer. If you want to find cos P, you know cos P is adjacent side by hypotenuse, which is 3 is the adjacent side by hypotenuse is 5. So answer is 3 by 5. If you find tan P, you know tan P is opposite side by adjacent side, which is 4 by 3. Now cosec P, you know cosec P is the reciprocal of sine, that is H by O, which is equal to 5 by 4. Then sec P, is the reciprocal of cos, that is A by H, which is equal to, not A by H, A by H is cos, so sec is its a reciprocal. What is that? H by A, that is equal to 5 by 3. And the last ratio is cot P, which is the reciprocal of tan. So we get A by O, which is 3 divided by 4. Okay, so these are the basic facts of trigonometry.